Okay, so welcome back to this tutorial. And in this tutorial, we want to focus on how to design a poster from scratch. So let's say we are on this platform. We want to design a poster, just like from the last class. I've explained to you that in this class, we'll design a poster from scratch. So you may have an idea of how you want your poster to be, what components do you want to put in your poster, and how do you want it to look like. You can easily bring it to life by just coming in over here. So let's say we want to design something like this, a poster that kind of looks something like this, but we want to use our coloration. We want to use our brand color to make it look fantastic. So what you need to do is you can create a new page, and maybe you can disable the lines from this point, the rulers and grid lines at this point. So you have a fresh page. So maybe let's say this is the Canva, or this is the design you are targeting, the new fresh page. Maybe let's say you are targeting this design, but then you want to enhance it and make it better using your own brand and other things. So you can go to a fresh page. Maybe you can make this white, plain white, or thereabout, plain white, and then you want to start. So this is what you want, and you can see from here, from the idea that you have, this is a circle. Okay, this is a bigger circle with the elements. Okay, within the elements, this is a bigger circle. And these are small circles and small other things I will show you as we move on. Okay, so this is the text and other small features also. So let's start by putting coloration to our background. If you want to put in a background, you can just come to background over here and you can check out any background of your choice. For example, you may want to go with something like this. I kind of like this. So you can just drag it and drop, or you can just click it and it's going to come in as a background. And now you can bring in circle, something like a circle, a bigger circle, to make this a first half at the top. So you can just come over, come back, and then you can come to the elements over here and you can search for circle, or you can just come to all. You can just remove the cuts because you've started with searching with cuts. So you can check out shapes. You can just drag and drop a shape and drop a shape. And now you can see it took that same color. You can change the coloration if you so wish to any color of your choice so that it becomes visible. You can just make it bigger if you so wish, and then you can increase the size to something much bigger. Okay, so you can see it over here. You can just be working while still checking on the existing one and see what do you need to kind of do to make it look nearly same like this one. You can see the basic difference. So you can make it smaller over here, and you can make this one also smaller, and you can bring this one to the top a little. You can see the overview, and you're free to just rearrange it to center it a bit. So the next thing you can bring in is this circle. You can bring a shape first, a circle also. So you can bring in a circle. So let's say we go back and drag and drop a circle, and then we can bring it over here. So this is the circle we are targeting. You can increase the size. Okay, depending on your brand, you can increase the size, and then you can bring in another frame. Okay, usually we have frames. This is a frame that contains the photo inside, so we have to bring in a frame here. So let's bring a circular frame and just drag and drop it, and becomes okay. And then you can just drag to increase the size to kind of fit the location, to kind of fit it perfectly. And now you can see you're free to change the coloration of the bottom one. You can see as you click, you can have the option to click and change the color accordingly. You can put something like yellow if you wanted to take another brand or your brand coloration, or you can click on this to add a given coloration, or if you have the color code, you can easily click here and you can take the brand also directly. Okay, so now we have our frame. Next is we have a photo that can represent us. So let's check from our uploads. If you have images, okay, that you have uploaded and you feel like you can use any of them, you can easily use. If you don't have, you can easily go to upload and upload a given photo in here and see what you can do. So let's say I'm using this my photo by just dragging and just dropping it. You can see it just fits in just like so, and you're free to double click to have access to the photo, and you can reduce or increase the sizing accordingly, and you can drag and reposition it so that it can fit the content or fit the location directly. So once you click out, you can see it has now makes sense completely. So you can double click to do other things, and once you're done, you can click on done or cancel, and you can see now it has fit to what we want. So this is the first part. The next part is you want to put in some text. So you can see now you have the Instagram or maybe YouTube account, I don't know, add something. Maybe you want to put that, and then you can have this simple text. So you can come to text and you can put the speaker details, for example. So this is speaker details. You have some heading. You can navigate around, bring it down, and then you can put speaker name, speaker. So you can put speaker, for example. This is the speaker. You can put the coloration. Usually white is good on this, and you can reduce the sizing to your liking. All right, and you can say maybe you want to change the position. You can just bring it to the top a little, and then you can put it, this is the position, this is the speaker. You can put his name, for example. You can click on this, and then you can move it somewhere and put the details. Okay, so you can put what he does, for example, presentation coach. So you can just position it accordingly, just like so, and you can play around with the lettering, the spacing of the letters. You can increase or decrease, or you can increase the vertical spacing. You can see you can increase or you can decrease accordingly. So let's decrease it a little bit to make it kind of closer, and then we can reduce the sizing. Right now it's a bit bigger. You can make it a little bit smaller because we have other details also to put. So you can select and you can bold it if you want. You can italize also if you want, and you can just go ahead and put the other details of the event from here. So this is presentation coach, and you can put other details. You can check from here. You can see different kind of details that you can easily bring and customize. Okay, so let's say we are bringing in website and email and website. Once you click on this, it's going to come over here, and you can put it at the bottom here. You can put the details. Maybe you want to, when you want people to contact, you can put email and website. And maybe you can bring in something like a QR code if you want them to scan for something, or you want to put the event details. You can put also, you can check out event details. So you can put a header over here. So let's say we have a header. You can come back to text, you come down over here, and you can drag, and you can put this at the top over here, and you can say Toastmasters meeting. You can select it and reduce the sizing. All right, so you can position it correctly, and then you can change the coloration to something like this so that it looks perfect. All right, so you can see it's now gradually coming to shape. You may want to put in another element to separate the title. So you can come back to elements, and you can just scroll around to see maybe lines and shapes. If you want to see lines and shapes, you can just click to see more lines. And you can easily select on any of them. You can select on any line and bring it up, right? You can just drag and make it. So you can see something like this. And you can check the line width also. You can increase the line width. Okay? You can increase or decrease accordingly. You can increase it to make it a little bit bigger, and you can make it a broken line if you want, or dashed one. It all depends on you, and you can use this coloration or change it to any color of your choice. Right? Right, so you can just make it. I think I don't like it. It doesn't look professional. And this color is not too visible. Let's try to put something like this. Yeah, something like this will look much better. All right, so let's say we'll put in a logo, maybe a Toastmasters logo. You can come to uploads and you can check out a logo. For example, Toastmasters logo. We can bring in one here, Toastmasters International. You can just reduce the sizing, and you can put just the logo at the side here. You are free to use the bottom things over here to zoom out. If you want to see the details of it, you can zoom out and see the details, so you can work perfectly. Over here, you can just drag and put the logo over here, or if you like, you can put it at the top. You may decide to put it at the top over here. It all depends on you. And then you can put other details from here, from text. Let's put in other details like date. So we can just reduce the size until we get it to our text, right? So we put date, and you can copy and paste this, and maybe you can make it time. over here. So you can put the details. Maybe for example, this is on 24th March, right? You can just select, make it a bit smaller, and this is 2 p.m. Okay, select and make it smaller. You can check the size 48 and make this 48 also. I'll make this manually 48, so they are the same size. So you can just reposition. You can just reposition them over here. So you can put in registration link. For example, you can come to elements as well, and you can put in registration link, something like register here. So you can check around to bring in anything of your choice. So let's see all this, and we can select anything. Maybe you can select something like this, and you can see it's now coming up. So you can just say register here. Okay, so you can come back to text and put in click, and then just put register here and select it, make it very small, and then you can reposition it here. So it depends. So these are the event dates, tentative. So you can group any item that you want to group by selecting. You just right click and you can group them, and they are now together. Okay, you can just move them around easily. So you can zoom out so that you can have an idea of what we are just working on. So you can see the poster is coming out nearly finished. You can check and change this coloration also to something like yellow, so that the brand is coming out. You can see everything is now. You can change this color of this also to something like this, so that you can fit the coloration. I think this color is supposed to be okay. So we can see now the details are coming up. And once you are done, you're satisfied, you can keep enhancing the coloration and the details. Once you are done, you're satisfied with everything that you have over here, you can easily output it by just coming to share over here, and you have the option to download or share on social media. You can share on all these platforms, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all that, and you can come back and you can download directly from using PNG, PDF, JPEG, and all that, PDF, MP4 if it is a video, and G file, depending on what kind of format you are going, but they suggested PNG for you. And you can check the selected pages. Right now it's set to all. You can just unselect, and you can select this particular one that we worked on, which is page 4, and just say okay, and you can just download very easily. So this is virtually how you download your content. As soon as you finish, you can download very easily, and you can see it just downloaded over here. This is what you have designed for this tutorial. So that's it, designing a simple poster from scratch using Canva.